Hi folks, another one so soon. I thought I'd do a quick update on the veg patch at back. I've planted a lot of stuff up. I've planted some stuff direct into ground which have come out at Grow Room using a couple of methods. Pok choi, I've cut all the top leaves off like I experimented on the other week with the other stuff, so hopefully it'll grow back again from centre. But I can plant some more, which I'm going to plant a few more bits anyway as reserves. I've put some more of the kohlrabi out and stuff like that, but I've put that under a shade cloth, but I'll show you anyway. And now, while I was out pottering in the garden, and because of this grafting I've been doing, I had another really maybe silly thought, or maybe not. But because I've got the three different types of currants now, which I've got the red, the black and the white currants, I'm wondering if I could graft all the three currants together. So like a mixed currant jam bush, which would be great, wouldn't it, if you're on a balcony or something like that. I mean, that was sort of thinking in that. So I might try that. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait till next year. The thing about gardening, you need some patience, but I might try that next year and see if I can do that as well. I think it might be a little bit of an interesting experiment. And what I've also done is sort of, well, Clint Grow Room out. I've got a lot of stuff now hardening up, including figs. And the yacon. Haha, you want to see the yacon? You will go if you look. But I think that's about it. I'll have a look. I mean, you know, there's sort of bits there and bits here, and it's nice to be nice. Gardener's enemy number one, out in force. These at Spuds are planted. Planted them on the 7th. I just did 5 buckets in end and took 2 beds up. So I need to do some more beds this year, which I need to anyway. This is a bit of stuff I've got ready to go out. That's just a lot of parsley. That might be interesting. They're tomatoes that I've overgrown me grow room, and I left them in there a bit longer than last week. I actually cut them off, and just to see if they'd sprout again. So I mean, if you do plant early, you can still use them. Just cut them off; they'll come back. Look, great guns, and they're quite dry as well. Then, so you could do with a drink. But I've still got the cuttings what I took from these plants, so my tomatoes will go on, and that's where they'll be going. I'll be moving these potatoes, and that's the thing again I like about doing buckets, or idea of doing buckets, is that you're flexible to where you put them, and when they're finished you don't have to dig them all up. I could just put these in shed and harvest them over winter if I didn't, you know, enough, like Brendan. There's some pok choi, which these have come direct out of Grow Room. Now what I'm going to do with these is, I've been munching on them. There's some more mustard there behind. I've been munching on these, to be honest, but just in principle, what I tried on front with other stuff, I'm going to cut them off like that and plant them, and sun scald will be minimum. So in the last couple of weeks it's been quite warm, up to 24, and but weekend again it's rained. Normal, excuse me, I'm getting a cold. Look, bit of rose water stuff here. This is yes, there's some zinnia, small ones, 2 types of marigolds, pot marigolds and Spanish marigolds, and they're the yes, you tell me, the little blue flowers. And that's just some stuff I've brought out to harden off. That's the spring onions. I've got a few other stuff, more flowers at this end, which will need separating. Some more Savoy, some kale, it's a bit scabby, let it dry out a little bit, and some other bits cut in celery. But this all needs hardening off. Or what I'll do is I'll plant it direct there under the hoop house, under that little hoop, and put some shade cloth over them and see how they go. I've got a few more bits in. A little block of beet and a little block of celeriac. That's the root celeriac. And my potatoes are up in top beds, but this is all going to be changed. This is just like my scrap back garden, the veg patch. Now, these are the yacon. I've just brought these out. I'm trying to clear as much as I can out and get it acclimatised. Oh, it's in full sun now, sun's come out. I thought it was going to be dull all day, but I'm going to put some shade cloth like that basically over the top, and then hopefully that'll stop them from getting burnt. and that'll little area will keep them warm. If they stay out at night, they won't get frost. They're not on ground. Touch wood. I managed to get a few more things in. There's some more kohlrabi. If you look, there's in a few of these. There's 2 plants. These have come direct out of the grow room, so I'm putting them out and see. Hopefully, some of them will survive. And what I'm going to do is plant some more. But there's kohlrabi, there's some broccoli, there's a Savoy. I had not much luck with Savoy, so I'm going to try and plant some more of them, and some Brussels sprouts. I want 2 this year. I did enjoy the ones last year, I must admit it. A few more lettuce. They were just in a little 2-inch pot, all of them, so I've just split them out and give them a chance, see what they do. They will get eaten. There's some of the cutting leaf celery there from Dale. I've got some more in the cellar still. I need to split that up and put it in bigger pots, to be honest. But I'll plant some more of this stuff, what I've put in, just in case they don't survive. But I'm going to put that shade cloth over these, so they should be alright. Pok choi I've just put in. Now they look like that now, they won't look like that soon. I'm cutting all the leaves off, and then I'm going to see how they sort of go. As to sun scorch, I've been picking off these anyway, so they do regenerate very quick, and that's the idea with them. I'm getting some stuff out, but most of these beds are full now, so but as I use it, I'll plug some more stuff in, and I'm going to do something very strange in a minute. I'll show you after. Yes, I've planted some flowers around the veg, and not just because the bees and the pollinators. I figure if my wife sees that there are flowers in the veg, there might be some veg appear between the flowers. There is method to my thinking. So guys, that's about that all planted up. Put the shade cloth on there. The yacons are under there in the shade cloth, and the figs are also up there, which they're quite shaded, so hopefully they won't all get burnt. Well, I'll just show you these. The carrots that I started a few weeks ago are just starting to pop, but not many. Although I did trim and you can't really see. There's quite a few as I'm close up now. And to each of them holes that I pressed in, I'm going to thin them out to 3 carrots. So how many rows did I do? I think I did 6 rows of 7. So multiplied by 3, that's how many carrots I should get out of this if they if they come up to a nice size. Fingers crossed, eh?